Hey everybody, it's Brittany here. I'm a little under the weather, so excuse my stuffiness, congested voice, and all of that good stuff. I am doing I guess what you could call a highly requested video about my eyebrows. Now, they are a mess right now. My face is actually really dry because I just washed it. I've been playing makeup for the last hour. But anyways, my eyebrows are a mess right now because they really need to be arched or waxed. I like to get my eyebrows waxed or threaded. And even if you are a brow master, it's a good idea to get them professionally waxed or threaded or arch, whatever you do, so that you have a really good shape to start with, to just work with from the beginning. Some people cut their eyebrows off completely. Some people just cut the wings off. I call them the wings, but the wings off so that they can go dramatic or, you know, however they want. But I just basically leave mine like this because I don't wear makeup every day, and even though they look unruly, they are manageable. So, we'll get started. I'm not going to see all the extra hairs there. I don't know if you can see them, but the eyebrow is not shaped perfectly. I'm not going to cut these hairs down here or shave them off. I'm just going to leave them for this tutorial. But the tools that you'll need one of these comb brush thingamabobbers, or if you have mascara brushes. I have extra of these because I dip them and use different ones for my clients, but I also have one that I use for my brows, so you could use one of those. Some kind of eyebrow pencil. I'm using a Stud from MAC, but one pencil that I've used, and it's very cheap, you can get it at Walmart for about 99 cents, $1 something. The Wet n Wild or the NYC pencils. I love their black eyeliner pencils, NYC. But this is Wet n Wild in 652 dark brown. These are good to use as well. I just haven't used them in a while. So you're gonna need that. Some kind of, I'm using an angled brush or angled eyeliner brush, but you need some kind of thin lined brush, an eyeliner brush, but something that is really thin, like it's thin. And I'm also using a concealer palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be using this color here. If you do not have concealer, what I would suggest using is maybe a lighter foundation. Actually, before I got the concealer palette, I was using this cream to powder foundation in Spiced Almond from Milani. I think it's Milani. Yes, Milani, and you can get this from Walmart, Walgreens, drugstore product. So let's get started. First thing I do is take my brush, and I'm going to just kind of comb them out or brush them out to get them to lay down flat and in a shape that, you know, go ahead and form that shape that I'm looking for. So I'm combing these straight up, and I'm going to comb these or brush these out and down. Now, if you have any that are lashes that are sticking way up when you brush them upwards and they're just too long, you can take these, line them up the way where you need to cut, and just snip. I didn't really have any, but just like that. So now that I have brushed them, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to basically outline or draw a line under the shape of my eyebrow the way that I want it arched. Now, I don't like mine extremely arched. I like them more natural. So I just basically go underneath where they're already waxed, or the shape that I already have, sorry, because they are not waxed. And I just trace underneath the brow that way. Now the hairs that are there underneath where I want to draw, I just kind of pretend that they're not there. I ignore them completely. So here we go. Just like that. I don't know if you can see that. Now all I'm going to do is shade in from the line up to here. Some people like to actually do the top too, and you can. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't always, it just depends on if they look right or not to me. But I'll go ahead and do that. And I normally don't start here, because I just feel like I'm going to have a block of an eyebrow. I don't want that. I want it to be natural. So I start here. And I just round it out and bring it down. Now, if you like yours to be square or blocked like mine, then you can do that little high point there. If you like them to be round, then you would just bring it down that way. I don't know if you get that or not, but anyways, now I'm going to just go ahead and shade in the brow, because this is making my brow look a bit fuller. So I have spaces there, and the goal is to have a full brow. So notice I'm not just like coloring like I'm coloring in a color on a coloring sheet. I'm just doing small strokes, kind of in the same direction the hairs are going. So as I get closer this way, you'll see me start to stroke upwards. Just like that. And I mean, you can go darker if, it's all according to your preference. They're your brows. You know how you like your brows. But you go as dark as you want. But I'm going to just stop there. Now, I go ahead and I take my brush again. And, I'm just going to make sure that everything's good. But I'm going to take the brush and I get a lot of my techniques from various makeup artists on YouTube. So I use a collection of techniques to do my brows the way that I like them. So I got this technique from Little Pumpkin Pie 05. Take the brush. You're going to brush the color out or inwards. It might create a unibrow, but don't worry about it because you'll put makeup over it, or if you don't wear foundation, you could just wipe it off. So I'm going to go ahead and drag the color inwards. And what it's doing is it's fading the color at the start of the brow to give it more of a natural. Like if you look at this brow, it's not dark there. Where it starts, it's a little bit spacey, I guess. And then it gets thicker as it comes out and around. That's how you want your brow to be that you're creating there. So I know it looks really crazy right now, but it will look good in a minute. So now take your brush and go ahead and brush those hairs back in the way that you like them. So now you have an extended brow. Okay, so I'll go ahead and try to erase some of that. because for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to, I've already taken it off because I'm not going to do a foundation video. I'm not going that deep today. So now I'm going to take this angled brush, the angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to take it and go ahead and I'm putting color on both sides of it. So flipping it, taking some color there onto my brush, and now you see the color is there. So you're going to do the same thing you did with your pencil. You are going to outline the bottom of your brow, right where you drew, where you outlined it. This is going to give it that fresh, I just got them done look. Like, if you think about it, when you get your eyebrows waxed, arched, or threaded, as soon as you get them done, you have that skin around your brow that is just a lot lighter than the rest of your skin. That's what this color is going to do. It's going to make it look a little more fresh. It's going to lighten the skin around your brow. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, some people go all the way around, but I do the same technique that I use with my pencil. I'm going to trace it underneath and drag the color down and blend here. Same thing up here, but I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to start there. So let me go ahead and do that. And notice, remember I said I wasn't going to touch those hairs underneath. I'm just going to pull this color right on top. Now, I'm gonna be honest. It looks good in pictures. Or if you're just doing this to go out, you know, you're going to the club, who's going to see that? Those little bitty hairs. But, I mean, if people are going to be all in your face, they are going to see those hairs. I've actually gotten compliments on my brows still, even though, you know, people come up and they're like, let me see your brows, they look so good, how do you get them like that? And I'm like, you know, I tell them what I do, but I know at that point they can kind of see the hair. So it would be advised to, I would advise you, I'm sorry, that was kind of retarded, but to use one of these to shape up your brows. But yeah. I'm going to go under again just to emphasize that. And I'm going to drag the color down into the lid. Again, you will be putting makeup over it, whether you're wearing eyeshadow or whatever, or maybe you don't want to wear eyeshadow, you just want to hook your brows up and take your finger and just blend it out, and that way it's not like, it doesn't look weird. Now I'm going to go and do the top like I said I would, starting here, and again tracing over where you were tracing with the pencil, and drag that down. So you have that line there. Looks really weird. But again, you're going to pull the color out with the brush. Just like that. And I know some makeup artists are like, you got to use the brush for everything, but a lot of the artists that I follow, they don't care about using their fingers, and I've kind of adopted that from them. So I'm going to blend that out with my finger, and basically you're done. Voila, look at this brow compared to this brow. Looks 100% better. So again, how you do your eyebrows is all in your preference. You just have to kind of, you have to play with your makeup and find out what is your style. Maybe you like thinner brows, maybe you like your brows higher, and it works for, different strokes for different folks. hey, but this is how I do my eyebrows, and I hope that this video was informative enough. If you still have questions, feel free to send me a personal message or comment below the video. So alright guys, later, enjoy your weekend, bye.